sponsor of this video is Passport Mobile by DriveWealth. Click here to learn more. Hey, what's up guys, Austin here, and I recently posted a what's on my iPhone video, and a lot of the comments were asking me to do a what's on my Android video. So that's what today's video is going to be. We're going to be going over some of the apps and some of the widgets and applications that I use on my Android. Now right now I'm using a OnePlus One, but of course you can use these on any Android phone. This is just what I'm using right now, but let's go ahead and jump into the apps that I use on my Android. So the first thing I want to show you guys is actually not an app, but instead an icon pack, and this one is called Lines Free. So this is the basic icon pack. You can go ahead and switch it if you're using a launcher, so if you're using Nova Launcher or anything else. The OnePlus 2 has a launcher built right in, but it's just an icon pack, and it has these flat, modern, materialistic icons that have really clean outlines, and it overall just makes the phone look really nice. Now the only thing that I really hate about icon packs is that if you don't have an icon for every single app that you have on your phone, it's not going to look as good, but luckily they have just enough apps that the apps that I use on my homepage actually have the icon installed. If you are using Android Marshmallow or one of the more recent platforms, I would definitely see if your phone has a dark mode, because if you don't have a dark mode, you're not going to be able to see any of these icons at all. But overall, I'm really digging this icon pack. Now the second app that I want to talk about is a productivity app, and this is something that I use on my phone, on my iPhone, and also on my Mac, and also my browser. It's basically available everywhere, and this is called Sunrise Calendar. So honestly, there's nothing super special that I use specifically in this app. It does allow you to set appointments and do some other special stuff. I just like the simplicity of the app, and it allows me to easily schedule things in my calendar, and it also works really well with Google Calendar, which is the primary calendar that I use, but it also works with other calendars as well. You can connect it to your Facebook, to your Google+. Overall, just a really robust app, and it's presented really cleanly. So if you're looking for a different calendar app that's not just the stock one preloaded on your phone, either Android or iPhone, I definitely recommend checking out Sunrise Calendar. Just a great app across all platforms. Now going off of the same notion of productivity, this next app, which is called Unclouded, essentially allows you to take all of your cloud services, so be it Google Drive, Dropbox, or SkyDrive, or OneDrive as they now call it, and take all of those and put them into one app and be able to explore them all into one single application. This one is called Unclouded. It's a really good app. So unfortunately, the free version only allows you to have 2 accounts, but even with that, you can decide whether or not you want to buy it, because you can get the gist of how the app works. So you can go ahead and add Google Drive, Dropbox, Box, OneDrive, or Mega, or you can also use your device storage or external storage, and essentially just allows you to mount these files onto your Android phone like you would any other file in the file explorer of the phone. So right here I can access my Google Drive, but if I wanted to, I could also add a new account and add one of these services and also be able to access those from the same app. It's a really cool app that allows you to have everything in one place, so you don't have to worry about having a bunch of different apps for basically services that do the exact same thing. So for my next app, you guys might be wondering why I'm looking so fly in all of my Instagram pics. Boy, if you don't. Well, Snapseed is really the thing that does all of the work here. And this is probably one of the most robust photo editing apps available on a mobile platform. So if I really wanted to, there was a lot that I could go into on this app, but it's just a really robust, comprehensive photo editing app that doesn't make it too difficult to get your quick edits out there. I would say this is a lot better than just uploading your photos to Instagram and using that built-in editor. This is probably one of the easiest editors you can use, and it really does pack in a lot of features. So obviously you have the normal tools that you'd have on other photo editing apps. You can crop pictures, rotate them, add detail, but they also give you some different filters that give you a different sort of feel than the default filters that you would get on Instagram. So I would definitely recommend this app if you want to give your pictures a nicer look. If you just want them to look a little bit cleaner before uploading them to Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, anything like that, this is probably one of the best photo editing apps available on Android. And for this last app, I'd probably say that I saved the best for last. Now this is not only my favorite app on Android, but probably just one of my favorite services in general. I was definitely going to cover it on my iPhone video, but I didn't get around to it. But this is called Plex, and it's basically a video streaming service that allows you to have a server and basically just broadcast that to basically any device that you have. So there are a lot of apps like this. It's just a remote server and allows you to access your files anywhere. But what's really special about this is the fact that if you are downloading videos, I'm not going to ask you where you got them from, but if you're downloading videos, say from an unauthorized website, it automatically collects all of the metadata and it gives you the title of the movie or the TV show or the song, and it gives you all the artwork and the rich metadata that goes along with it. It's really just a great app. It's been designed really well, and again, it works with iPhone, Android, it works on your computer. I use it constantly to stream things to my Chromecast. Again, it's just like I was saying, I use this to cast basically from any device, from my Android, my iPhone, my MacBook, my desktop, cast to my TV, to my Chromecast, and it works perfectly. Honestly, one of the best media apps that you can have on your phone. I would highly recommend using it. So those are all the apps that I'm using on my Android right now. They're really fantastic apps, and I'm gonna have all of them linked down in the description just in case you want to revisit the ones that I talked about. But again, like I did in the last video, if I missed any great apps, be sure to leave those down in the comments below because I'm always looking for good apps to use. But anyways, I want to thank the sponsor for this video again, DriveWealth, for sponsoring this video. But that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.